Hello, everyone. I'm Nigel A. James. Welcome back to Clemley Stories. My story this afternoon is all about Audrey Bowles. And Audrey Bowles is a very good example of how very little people can make such a big difference to millions and millions of people and their eating habits. This is a true story. I hope you enjoy it. I simply called it Audrey Bowles and Apple Crumble. Here we go. Apple crumble is one of the few British dishes that really tastes great. Everyone likes it. It can be eaten with custard and cream or just taken as it is. And this great British dish is a thing that happened by chance. And its story began just after the Second World War. Audrey Bowles was just 17 at the time, and because there were no other jobs to be had, she was cooking school dinners for a living. And in those days, school dinners were things that everyone hated. Nobody liked them. They simply didn't taste nice. And then one day, things suddenly changed. School dinners took a turn for the better, and all because Audrey Bowles forgot something important. The apple pie had been in the oven for more than 2 hours when Audrey Bowles went white in the face. She had to sit down. She had forgotten to do something very important. The milk, eggs, and water were still on the table. She had forgotten to add them. Dry pastry. Oh no, what could she do? 300 hungry young children and no apple pie. A disaster was looming. Quickly, Audrey Bowles took the apple pie out of the oven, but there was no smell of burning and no burnt apple pie. The dry apple pie had simply crumbled. After a moment's hesitation, Audrey Bowles hesitatingly tasted her now crumbled apple pie. And it was really quite nice, just a little too dry, but this was really no problem. Hot, runny custard was all that was needed. And Audrey's apple pie, which was now apple crumble, was an immediate success. The kids simply loved it. And this was the very first time in the very long history of great British school meals that the kids wanted more. Seconds, seconds, the kids wanted seconds. A great day for Britain. And word quickly spread. Soon, apple crumble was being served in every school in the great British Empire and on all the big ships that crossed the Atlantic as well. And soon, all major airlines were serving it too. Everyone, everywhere, loved Audrey Bowles' great apple crumble. Sometimes it's the small people in life who contribute the most. They make people happy, and Audrey's mistake in the kitchen was the best thing that ever happened in Great Britain. The day the pie crumbled was the day that all children smiled. Great British cooking was up at the top, and all thanks to young Audrey Bowles. If she hadn't forgotten the eggs, milk, and water, there would be no apple crumble, just apple pie. Audrey Bowles and her great apple crumble. And that's my story for this week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for clicking my way. Bye bye for now.